Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great. Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron.
All right, we should have audio, video. Yeah, I'm going to adjust the, excuse me, I thought about it. Go ahead and adjust that. Try this. Okay. What's messing everything up is my chat not being transparent. And my camera. Yeah. Oh well. All right, guys. So I've got a couple of plans today. One of them is to buy ammunition for my laser rifle. And the second one is to check out snow. I don't know if I want to start the ASD quest because I've really only got a couple hours. To stream. Bear with me, I'm applying a bandage to my thumb. Okay, should be all set. I also had to put my jacket on because I was starting to get a little chilly. Another thing I wanted to do was work on my Hornet, actually.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Now, it says claim. It's not destroyed. It's just up at Port Tressler. If I am to claim it, it's going to take 11 minutes. Let's do it.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Okay. So while we wait for that, I plan to pull up a website and take a look at things. I'm going to put it on my center monitor so you'll be able to see it when I pull it up. Okay, is it under my games tab? Yep. Okay, let's turn on the center display. Boop. It also is super large. It normally would be it's my camera and my chat that's interfering with everything. Okay. So here's Cornerstone, right? I've got it under FPS ranged weapons. And I'm looking for, hopefully, they have the new laser. Like, here's the P6 LR sniper rifle, blah, 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 right? I want to see more than 10 entries at a time. Let's go with the 100. There we go. Let's search. Now, I don't know if laser is an option on here. Energy laser. Yep, it is. Okay. But I don't really care about that. What I want to do is, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to do alpha damage. Okay, the Wow Blast does 0 alpha damage. That's understandable. It's a Nerf pistol. But if we flip it around, it looks like the Aztec sniper rifle is the best alpha damage. Now, I have an Aztec sniper rifle. I've never used it. This is probably the one I have. Devastator. Now, alpha damage is damage per bullet, my understanding is. It's not damage per second. And it says it's halved because I guess it can only fire once every 2 seconds. So damage per second is only 72. But that 145 shot is really devastating. And here's the P6 LR. It does 100. But its damage per second is a little higher because it fires more than one shot every 2 seconds, right? So that's all worked into the numbers. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to scroll down and find this new laser rifle, right? Like there's the Arrowhead. These are all sniper rifles and shotguns. Now, this salvo pistol does really good. It does 45, but DPS is 127 because it fires more than one shot per second. Okay, is this the one? The Zenith? No, that's a sniper rifle. That's the next one up. There's the Zenith laser sniper rifle. It only does 43, so that's not really a whole lot of damage. But when it talks about damage per second, it's really high. Mainly because it like goes, you know. Okay, we're going to alt tab into the game periodically. So that I can move around and not get timed out. All right, we're back. While I was in there, I probably should have looked at my laser rifle. Okay, the S71 I've always kind of had a like for. It does 22 per pull of the trigger. And 179 because you can pull the trigger pretty quickly, but I've stuck with the Gallant. Mainly because it's 315 as opposed to 179. It's only 1 point less damage. Right? There's the Gallant. Parallax. That's what it's called, right? The Parallax Fun Military Tooth? I don't know what that is. Fun Copian Tooth? Downburst? Okay, but this is the actual thingamajigger. Okay, it's 21, so it's the same as a Gallant, right? There's a Gallant right below it. It says energy electron. It's not really a laser. Right? The Gallant is a laser. And you can see the bullet speed is much lower. But that's not going to affect me in any way, really. Yeah, its DPS on its burst and everything is 210. Where .315. It looks like the Gallant is still better. Yeah, that's what the Gallant looks like. That's what the sniper rifle looks like, or the energy rifle looks like. It does have a double capacity magazine. But everything else, the 21 per shot, I might be okay with that. Because 210, that's just me, that's just how fast I would be pulling the trigger, right? Pop, 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 pop. And I'm not going to do 8 shots every second. There's no way. I just don't, my finger doesn't operate like that. Plus it overheats, and it's not talking about its overheating on there. I don't know. We're going to close this. Close window. And let's get rid of the center display. Back to the actual game. Yeah, we're gonna see if the Hornet is ready.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Looks like I still have 2 minutes. I could expedite it.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
1,000 credits.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Now let's retrieve it.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
I'm gonna reacquaint myself with my Hornet. Oh, you know what I forgot? Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, while that's pulling up, guess what? We're going back to the internet. Again. Sorry. I go to GPS calculator. Other people call it Urkel. What's going on? Why did eBay? Opera just restarted. What the hell is going on? Okay, Opera recovered from a crash. That's what it said. DPS. See if this happens again. Let's bring it to the center monitor. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close everything. Okay. So we are in 4.3 live. Tons of changes. I don't really care about any of that. I've got to be logged in because it's got my stuff. There we go. That's what I'm currently flying, or what I'm planning on flying. And I think I'm going to put Badger repeaters on there. Not Badgers, not Badgers. Panthers, if I can. Rhinos. Okay. See the difference in the DPS? 582 versus 328. But if you look at some of the other stats, over on the right, you'll see that does 26 and that does 100. Okay. Fire rate 750. Yeah, that is a double the fire rate. Why is it half the DPS then? Oh, because it's 26 per shot and not 100 per shot. Okay. Whatever. But that's on the nose. Size 3 nose turret. I can get that at center mass. Okay, we're going to go shopping. Just so you know. Yeah, let's store that again.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
And let's see if I already have things that can go on this, because I don't know if it saved when it did the equipment reboot. It might have, it might not have. Yeah, it didn't save yet. Gotta wait for it to actually be locked in. There we go. I think that's it. There we go. So let's take a look at some of the upgrades that I can do on this. Hornet Icebound, absolutely. Okay, the systems, I don't remember which systems that I had. I think ACOM is, yeah, grade B competition, grade A industrial. Okay, the power plant, Lumacore. Quantum drive, I think expedition. It says in use, available. Okay, let me see what I've got on my DPS calculator. Yep, Lumacore, quantum drives. Atlas and Explorer. Okay, I don't have the Atlas or the Explorer. Okay, so that's something we're gonna go shopping for, obviously. Why is it? Wait. There's the Explorer. Okay, that's the jump drive. But my quantum drive needs to be the Atlas. Okay, got it. And that is only at Platinum Bay, Hurston L5. That's odd. Okay. Okay, so we're going to definitely be going to Hurston L5. Okay, coolers. This says Ultra Flow. Power plant's Lumacore. Okay, good deal. The shields, yeah, that's not right. That's going to be Targa. Not worried about the weapons right now, or the missiles. I have nothing on the nose. And I definitely don't want Revenant Gatlings. Okay, so I've got to take it off first? I guess so. So I need 2 of those. What button did I just press? The avionics, miscellaneous. Okay, configurable slot. I think that's where I would put my turret. Right? It doesn't say it there. Missiles. Okay, I need a 173F. Okay. Let's go to center mass. What the hell is going on here? Can't get this thing to connect. Ah, there we go.
Hi, and welcome to New Babbage.
Look at all these dead people.
Microtech, the empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
I know I got caught up in this whole upgrading my Hornet thing. But since I'm here, and there's 2 items that I need to get while I'm here, might as well just go ahead and do it before we go out looking for snow.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Okay, this is a long trip, so while we're here, let's go ahead and pull up the Carrack. Go to its weapons and unequip two of those rhinos. Wait, no. Okay, aft turret's fine, but not this main turret.
Nearing next stop.
Left turret, that's fine. Not the main turret, not the... Not the turret that's on the top, because if I'm ever in a Carrack, I want to be able to shoot that turret. Left and right, not too worried about it. Hydration's getting a little low. I should make it a point that whenever I drink in the game, I should force myself to drink in real life. This is new. That was freaking awesome. 100% awesome. I could just barely hear it. And I have a feeling I turned down some volumes. Would that be considered sound effects? It's not, I don't think it's considered speech. Next time I see it, we'll know.
How's it going? I heard two greenhorns arguing over whether ballistic or energy weapons are better. You want to know which is better? Whichever bloody gun you can reach in time.
Yeah, right.
But he had an attitude. One of these days, I'm just going to walk around and listen to all the NPCs. I mentioned it many years ago, back when I was able to go through Levski. I said, you know, oh, there's all these NPCs. I want to go around and walk with them, learn where they're going and what they're doing. Okay, so I've got 4 milli. Okay, I think this is what I want right here. This is the ball turret. Just want one. Now also want a nose turret. I hope this is correct. It says Mark II. Okay, now before I go to buy anything else, let's go to the Hornet. Oh, look at that. Boom. Got the ball turret. Let's equip that. Liveries. I never actually did equip that. Propulsion. I have to go to Hurston L5, I think. Okay. There it is. I got the ball turret action going on. Now this Gatling is going to get switched out with a... Wait a second. Did I not unequip those rhinos? No, I know I did. Maybe I didn't save it. Okay, that's the remote turret. This is the manned turret in the aft. I'm going to take that and we're going to unequip. Take that one, we're going to unequip. Maybe I didn't hit save. Entirely possible. Hornet. Weapons. This wing. There it is. Let's save and equip that. Now on this ball turret, I can put Panthers. I can put Attritions. I have Attritions available. Okay, let's save and equip while I'm thinking about it. Now, should be a nose. Here it is. Nose, turret, whip. Here we go. What size? Badgers? I have one Badger available. Let's buy one Badger. If they sell it. Okay, we got guns on the Hornet.
So these hunkers were blasting this noise right outside my window. I tell them to turn it down, and they tell me it's the Lidos. Like I give a crap what cruddy band it is. It's this close to setting off an EMP just to shut them up. Pretty wild.
The Lidos are a band in lore. They're punk rock or something like that. Okay. So we got our weapons for the Hornet. The only thing I can think of that I need to purchase for the Hornet is the Atlas. I'm going back to my DPS calculator here. We gotta get a Atlas. And come on, mouse wheel. I think that's it. Just the Atlas. And the Atlas is double checking. Located Platinum Bay, Hurston L5. All right. Okay, dude. Looks like you got the sniper rifle as well. Waiting for 3 seconds. Let's see.
Disembarking passengers. The capsule will be with Careful, doors are now closing.
This guy's got a little bit of a attention deficit disorder. He's trying. I see his finger clicking the trigger. See? There is a
Nearing next stop.
there is a thing that can happen when you're shooting your friends with drugs. You can give them an overdose.
The capsule will be leaving the station.
So what we'll do is we're going to fly out to Hurston L5. I'm going to buy the Atlas jump drive, quantum drive.
Microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. Located in the plaza, the factory all of Microtech.
And then when I put the quantum drive on the fighter,
Got way out of control. The cops and adults don't step it up.
the old quantum drive is going to be stored at Hurston L5. And I wonder if I can sell it. Probably not.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Okay, so now what we're going to check out is I put some rhinos over here on the wings. Put some badgers on the nose. And then I've got attritions up there on the top. Looking good.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online. Engines online. Bottom fuel is at 100%. Takeoff complete.
So I was watching this stream, and a guy made a comment about how he liked or disliked or whatever the new Kruger Wolf, right? I think it's the L21. Um, and I don't think that he remembers or grasps or understands the aesthetic that Star Citizen is going for. Um, the the I think he might have liked it or disliked it for various reasons or whatever the situation was. But the point is I wanted to talk about this in that there's a lot of new players, new people that are just now like learning about Star Citizen, and maybe they don't know this to be the case, or the what is going on with my chat window? I might just delete that because you all can see chat. What would it be? It would be this one. And then I could go to the game. That works. That works for me. I don't think they realize the initial plan or the idea or the concept or the mentality, or you know what I'm trying to say. From Chris Roberts, right? The number one head honcho. The whole game comes from his mind. Now, he's hired people to help him to push, you know, put the Lego pieces in place and all that. But the overall general idea behind the game came from him. And his statement was early on, you know, within the first 6 months of the project starting, that's pretty much when I got started, 2013. He said that it's in the future, about 1,000 years. It's a Roman Empire, right? Everything in the game is going to be based on the classic Roman Empire with terminology, the ranks, the planet names, the ship names. It's all going to be based on the Romans. The aliens, every one of the alien races is loosely based on a foreign nation that opposed the Romans or allied with the Romans, like the Greeks or the Carthaginians or the Vandals or the Germanics or whatever. So all the alien races are going to take inspiration from the Roman enemies or allies. But that's the geopolitics of the game, right? It's all based loosely on Rome, right? But when it comes to the aesthetics or the looks or the feel or dogfighting the ships and stuff like that, it's all based on World War II. Okay, I've got to get used to flying this thing. It's World War II when it comes to the ships and things like that. And when the designer of the Wolf came out and said that they took inspiration from the Spitfire, it went in one ear and out the other for me, because yeah, of course, you know, it's everybody knows that all the ships are World War II dogfighters. You know, the big ships are like B-17s or maybe even naval vessels that would be attacked by airplanes like aircraft carriers, etc. I'm having a hard time locating this thing. Is it a top-down hangar? Oh, it might be.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's not run into this turret. That'd be a bad thing, right? Am I supposed to be able to fit in that?
Landing complete.
Like a glove. Okay, so let's go back there. Let's go there.
All systems offline.
Let's go there. Here. Refuel our quantum. Might as well refuel our hydrogen too while we're here. Okay, we're gonna try something. No effect. That's it. I've never seen a light raised like that. So we gotta find Platinum Bay. Somebody left a mop bucket over here. Oh, I just made it. Yeah, so when he said, oh, it's kind of like a Spitfire. We took all the lines and stuff like that from a Spitfire. I'm like, nice. But this other guy's like, I don't get it. It doesn't look anything like, you know, why did they do, you know, I don't know. I'm ranting. I'm sorry. Just ignore me. Okay, so Hurston L5 does not have a refinery. Good to know. Kind of looking around for a Platinum Bay. I don't see one, so I'll just walk around.
Serious?
Food court. Oh, they have weapons. They're low on inventory, I can admit that.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Nice seeing you. Let's see if they've got magazines for me. They got Cruise Lux, that's good. Ready meals. I totally forgot that I needed magazines. But luckily we wandered into a gun shop. Now I've got one of these sniper rifles. I've never really used it ever.
How you doing?
You know, I might just buy.
Cruises. I'm a little worried about being cooped up on a ship that long, but I hear the vistas are stunning.
A few of these just in case I ever decide that I want to take it on a mission or something.
Hey.
Wait, you only have one page of stuff? Well, their inventory is kind of low.
Hello. How's it going?
So, these honkers are blasting this noise right outside my window. I tell them to turn it down, and they tell me it's the Lidos. Like, I give a crap what cruddy band it is. I was this close to setting off an EMP just to shut him up.
That's the exact same conversation we heard earlier.
Hey.
The EMP to shut up the Lidos. So
How's it going?
people must not like the Lidos very much. I was this close to setting off an EMP to shut them up. That's what they said. Oh, there's multiple layers. Okay. We are looking for Platinum Bay. And there we go.
Let's see how much he knows when he gets a bullet through the eye.
You're a little bit too far away from your counter. Not all category. I can't see that.
How it goes, I guess.
Would it be considered propulsion? There's the Explorer, so I guess it's not considered propulsion. Ah, there it is, Atlas. Quantum drive. Grade A. Wait. Oh, okay. I was going to say, did I have my backpack chose? Because it's not going to fit in my backpack. Okay, the only thing I can sell is my Atlas. Okay, let's equip it and then see if I can sell the other one. I bet you I can't access the Hornet. I didn't store it. Crap. Crap. Hot dogs. Yum. Oh, that hot dog sounds good right now. These are ship weapons, but I wonder if they've got it. That's a cool looking picture anyway. I wonder if they got any personal weapons. Personal ammo anyway. Now they got missiles. Hey. I was gonna go walk up to somebody and say, hey, have you heard of these Lido guys? I heard they were really good. The only reason why I know of the Lidos is because of their posters that they've got over on Grim Hex. That's the only reason why I would know about them. Now he's pulling those gloves off. That's a look. Now if my ship isn't stored, that means it's still in the small hangar. Which means I have access to it right there. Go ahead and store it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our store. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
$84. I might be able to put that in my backpack. 84,000, and I can carry 150,000. Ooh, I might be able to do that. Let's see. I haven't really considered carrying around a quantum drive in my backpack, but you never know. Is this thing gonna scroll? What's going on here? Power play quantum drive. Atlas. Save and equip. Okay, we're about to test this theory. Got it. Nope. Still shows an atlas. It's a system. Yeah, atlas right there. Fine. Okay, let's see what I can do here. No. Says it's only 84,000 micro SCU, and I can carry 150,000 micro SCU. I could put it on the ground. I could pick it up and walk around with it with my tractor beam, if nothing else. And whoops. I want to see if I have a storage compartment.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
Yeah, and the Vandal are supposed to be kind of like the barbarian tribes in Gaul and Germany and stuff like that. I thought there was like a little storage compartment over on the side here. I know my Saber has a little storage compartment over there. See, ladder. There used to be a way that you could access the cargo pod, but I swapped out the cargo pod, obviously, with a turret. Cargo pod didn't carry much, and I wasn't planning on... Okay, maybe there is no little storage compartment. I guess I'll just have to leave the... Well, I guess there's one other thing I could try. I could go back up to Platinum Bay and try to sell it. I have a feeling you can't. But, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. It's just going to be stored here for perpetuity. Okay, let's go find us some snow. The dynamic snow, that is. Okay. It says the approximate time is 3 minutes. How much time did it take to get here? It was obviously more than 3 minutes. And out of 1.3 million, gonna cost me $712.
Shields offline.
What is my jump drive?
Shields online. Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on.
Okay. I exited jump space. I exited because it's going to look at my um, FPS website that I go to. This guy right here. Okay. So let's go back to the home. All right. Understood. Okay. So armor, clothing, consumables, gadgets, weaponry, attachments. Is ammo considered an attachment? Okay, we can toggle items not sold. I see like suppressors and pointers and stuff like that. That's not what I want. I want ammo. Other. Ship weaponry. Magazines. Here we go. Oh, okay. It's just labeled differently. Okay. So now I want to know where they sell this parallax rifle battery. So I click on it, and it tells me right over here where it sells it and how much. So anything near, okay, I should have been able to buy it at that her L5, but it wasn't there. Okay, Microtech L1. Port Tressler. Okay. On the way, that's why I picked it. Wait, why does it calculate? What? Why can't I not jump there? Oh, look at that. Server error. So we're waiting. Because there's a good chance it will actually reconnect us. In the olden days, when there was a server error, you would just get a black screen. A little box would pop up, and it would say error 30,000, 30K. And then you would just go back to the desktop. But they resolved almost all of the 30Ks. This would probably have been a 30K, but it's now just a server error, please wait. And then if you wait a few minutes, it'll pop back on and you'll be right where you left off, which I think is a huge, huge hurdle that they overcame. We're back yet? No, we're not back. Offers a wide variety of shops and services for the weary traveler, including refueling, restocking, personal weapons, personal armor, clothing, food, and a clinic. And Habs also features a refinery. Yeah, first Microtech L1 has a refinery built into it. You know how when you're driving down the highway and they've got these signs that tell you like what kind of services are at the next exit? You know, you'll see like food and gas and stuff like that. I think that's what this is trying to be. Well, I know that's what this is trying to be. It's got a hangar, and it says 3, so I'm assuming it does small, medium, and large. Or, yeah, and then landing pad, medium. Hangar L, I guess that's large. Vehicle services, so you can get repairs done, docking. So if you've got like a gigantic ship that doesn't land in hangars. Okay, we're still waiting for a server error. I haven't played Skyrim in like 3 days. That's weird because I've been playing like every single day for the last couple of months. Um, but ever since Star Citizen released this new patch, I've been kind of like all over it. Okay, this is probably the longest I've ever waited for a server error. So I wonder if we're going to be going to a 30K. Like it might be an unresolved error. Or it could be that they're updating the servers with a new patch or something like that. And I have my global chat turned off. So, so if they did put an announcement out there like, hey, we're going to close the server down at 3:30 or something like that, I would never know. Okay, but my Hornet is fully equipped. I've got, I finally got the jump drive, quantum drive that is, and the ball turret, the nose turret. So now I'm very confident in my Hornet. The shields the shield emitters that I installed are hit point heavy, which means they can absorb a ton of damage. The problem is they have a low recharge rate. So once they're reduced to 0, they don't recharge very fast. So I have to be conscious of that if I get into a dogfight or anything like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with an energy drink. I got one on my desk. It's been staring me in the eyes. It's not my new favorite, but I do like it. It might be my new favorite, to be honest, because it's 0 sugar. And it tastes almost as good as that Monster that's not 0 sugar. For those of you that are curious, it's Rain, and the flavor is Orange Dreamsicle. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I would hate to switch servers, come back in, then my ship is considered abandoned. I would have to claim it, and then where would I respawn? I think I would respawn on Port Tressler. This has been 7 minutes, just FYI. I think. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Alt Tab. I'm gonna go to the launcher. Go to RSI status. It says all the servers are operational. Maybe they consider this to be operational. Well, I just crashed out of it. Okay, here we go. Logging right back in. Because a lot of times, if you can log back in within the first few minutes, it will put you right back where you were. I have a couple other videos that I want to record. One of them is the completion of the barn and fences. Like, I call those "What Have I Done?" And I say it in a way it's like, oh my God, what have I done? You know, like, what kind of mistake did I just make? But no, it's... Now I can switch... Oh, I can't switch. I'm locked. Okay. Opera was asking me if I want to report the crash from previously when Opera actually crashed, not Star Citizen. Do you want anything to add? I was like, I don't really have anything to add. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of these ginger chews that are laying on my desk because ginger is supposed to be good for your stomach health. Where is this made? California. Prince of Peace. I guess it's pop. popus.com. The brand is just... What is the brand? Prince of Peace. Yeah. Okay. I bought it on Amazon. I got like a pound bag or something. Okay, it's taking a while to log in. Well, this game might have played my hand. If I don't get logged in by 3:45, what I'm going to do is just switch over to some Skyrim. Now, if you think about the Roman aspect of the empire, you have a legatus being the senior officer of each branch. You got the evocati, which is a Roman military term for training. If you think of a lot of the ships, you have a cutlass, a gladius, a saber. I'm waiting for something like an Equites, Principes, Hastati, but I think the period that he's going for was not the Republican Roman, but the Imperial Roman, where you have legionaries. And guess what? There's a ship called Legionary. Oh, wait, what?
Aerospace. All systems online.
It must have heard me complain. But guess what? We are back.
Shields
Nope, we're not going to Microtech. We're not going to Microtech. We're going to L1. There we go. Now it's going to let me route. And see, it's on the way. Jump. QT engage. No? Okay. Oh, look at that. The chat's still working. Number 4. Apparently, it's not just me. You guys can read the chat on the left. Looks like somebody had it 4 times, 5 times. Every time you come back, it goes wrong. Okay, I consider this an error. So we're out of it. I'm closing down Star Citizen. Give me about 5 minutes, and I'll have restarted another live stream. Not this one. It'll be adjacent. For Skyrim. If you're interested in Skyrim, come join me there. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the flip side.
Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement. The UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage, All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expectant rescue, escort, protection, halls to NATO. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustries.com/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great.